Hey guys, so I went and finished off the Marine base, the Navy base, whatever, and I harvested a bunch of the blocks and stuff. No, not that one. I harvested a bunch of the different blocks. Figured I might be able to use them for something. It might be cool to build with, but I realized how laggy it was, and I decided that I'm just gonna finale this up because as far as building's concerned, I have pretty much every machine I'm interested in. The only thing I didn't really dabble in was immersive engineering, and I don't think I'm going to, because like I said, I just don't like it. There was that and the agriculture thing that I was gonna get into, but the only thing that'd be good about that is I could figure out a way to get cactus seeds and get green dye without going through that big long process. But to be completely honest, there isn't too much left to really do. So I think I'm gonna finale this up. I'm going to go and I might play a little bit off camera and, mess around with these machines a little more, but we already got the, I think it's the best armor you can get with the TechGuns. The hazmat stuff's kind of cool, but I'm pretty sure this is the best you can get, so. And we can make the nuclear death ray and stuff like that, but that doesn't feel like an episode material, I guess. I mean, that would just be a one-time thing. I mean, the nuclear death ray. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, most of the other stuff I got from drops already. Incendiary ammo is just making normal ammo and throwing blaze powder on it. I did think about making the gauze rifle, but the anti-gravity device would be kind of cool. But overall, there's nothing really that's that great. I mean, I think unfortunately, we pretty much covered everything I could cover in this mod pack. That I can think of that I would enjoy doing to any extent. So, I'm going to move on. We're going to kill the Wither today, and this is going to be the finale. And I'm going to finish this. This was something I was curious about, too. I never got around to it. I can't get a different coolant from my reactor because it's, I don't know, it's a different mod pack or something. And I can't distinguish what mod pack I need. So I'm not too concerned about it. Alright, we're gonna kill the Wither today. And I guess that's gonna be it. I mean, I made pretty much the best armor you could make that I could think of in my other series in Tinker's Construct. I made some pretty OP weapons in this mod pack with Tinker's Construct. I covered Cyclic pretty good in the other mod pack. It's one of my new favorites. And I only downloaded this mod pack to get use of the fluid transfer pipe because, well, it is the only one that would work. So, yeah, I pretty much had to go with it. So, I mean, there are some things in here I wanted to dabble in, but this mod pack doesn't particularly belong to this, so there's no real point. Cooking for blockheads and Pam's Harvest Craft are fantastic for what they are. I mean, they complicate things a bit, but in actuality, it is whoever designed that mod pack, great job. That was a great mod pack. I'm a fan of cooking in real life, so believe it or not, I am a fairly good cook, and I used to cook a lot more often. I don't as much anymore. If I can't make it in the microwave, I usually don't eat it. So, yeah. Ender IO was kind of nice. Kind of liked it. I didn't get too much into the whole fluid deal. The only thing I really got into was the liquid experience, and now it's kind of like bugged because I added other mod packs. I don't know if it would really affect anything. but overall, I'm not taking that risk. Pam's Harvest Craft, great, yada yada yada. Immersive Engineering, I pretty much skipped entirely. There was other things I could get around it, so I didn't really need this. There are some things I find it interesting, but if I need a guide to read the guide to be able to even get into this, it seems a little complicated for a video game. I'm sure once I got into it, it'd be simpler than I thought, but I already had everything I needed using the TechGun's mod pack and Ender.io, so learning all this was just something that was, not necessary. This wasn't supposed to be here. I added the inventory pets, and I will never regret that. Inventory pets is one of my favorite mods. And I'm pretty sure Iron Chest mod was already in here. But I think when I switched the mods around, I think it got, upgraded. Because I don't remember all these options. But I'm not sure if the original mod pack has all this or not. But the Iron Chest mod is kind of nice too. But if you're going to make things like an Obsidian chest or the Crystal chest, keep in mind that it doesn't have any extra storage from the Diamond chest. It just has a different skin. This has a cool function that you can see what's inside of it for X amount of time. Or so many items. You can't see everything, but it gives you a couple little icons of what's inside. That's kind of cool. The Doors mod, didn't care, didn't use it. I may have used it or may not have used it. Didn't really stand out, or the cosmetic packs are nice, but they didn't really do much for me. The loot bags are kind of cool, but I think the frequency in which they're dropped is a little overpowered. And the patient bag, I still haven't gotten anything from any of those. So, as far as the loot bags are concerned, I think they're really... It's really cool and a nice twist, but I think they're dropped a little too often. When I first started out the game, I had, 15 sets of diamond armor. That kind of I don't know, takes away from the fun a little bit, I guess. Open blocks, I did use a couple of things in here. The elevator was one of my favorites. Everything else, I think, is pretty much cosmetic or gamey or fun, and that was... I wasn't too interested. I didn't get into any of the crayons and coloring stuff. It has some... I looked it up, and it did have some interesting things about it, but I wasn't interested in getting into that. The XP bottler, that was a nice venture, but utterly pointless. I mean, my mob grinder doesn't produce experience because I have to get the last hit. So if I don't get the last hit, the XP bottler is kind of useless for that area. The storage drawers, I don't think I actually used at all, but it's also nice and has some perks, but it just, I couldn't find a purpose for it, and I think the simple generators came from another mod pack that I added, so I don't really, no point talking about that. A lot of tinkers I modified, and this is the basic weapons tinker to begin with, and I added a bunch of the other tinker stuff to it. Well, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it, right? So much tinkers. Alright, tech guns. Yeah, this was what this mod pack was supposed to be based around, I suppose. And the mod pack itself, unless I missed something, isn't functional. You can't actually get into tech guns unless you add a fluid transfer pipe of some sort. Some mod that has a fluid transfer pipe. Unless I was doing something wrong. But I tried a lot of different ways, a lot of different configurations, a lot of different mod packs that are inside this thing. Unless you could do it through immersive engineering, which is the only thing I didn't get into. But, I mean, that's kind of I don't know, that's a double-edged sword. So, that's that. But that's... I added the backpacks as well. Everything needs a backpack. And that pretty much... I don't know, that's it. That's all I got. Now, as far as backpacks are concerned, the Ender sack was from Cyclic. That's cool. It's like a traveling Ender chest, and the Ender pouch is also like an Ender chest. And then I got the Traveler's backpack, and I got the chest bed. So it's like having 5 normal size wooden chests with you, plus your inventory, and then the inventory upgrade gives you 4 switch-outable hotbars and a second set of armor. So I mean, if you get all that, you can pretty much carry everything you need on you, or you know, like I did, transferred my entire base to another place and only took a couple of hours, well, which was kind of time consuming, but whatever. And all right, let's see how we do. Now it lagged during the Navy raid, which was upsetting, but I have a feeling it's going to do very similar with the Wither because of all the animation. I could be wrong because it's only one fight. And I burnt down my base. I used my hammers and stuff and knocked out the concrete and stuff, and then I just lit the rest on fire with a flint and steel and just left the remnants behind. I got my mob grinder, my nuclear reactor, my ender portal, my slime trees, which are my personal favorite, and then this armor thing because I didn't feel like moving it because it's just a pain. And I still haven't moved my dragon egg. I'll get to it. Yeah, burnt down the old base. Didn't have a use for it anymore. Oh, I was like, who shot at me? But it's my power armor. Which gives me even more hearts. As you can see, as I died over there, I went raiding to get some chickens to make a bunch of hot wings because I made way too much hot sauce, and that was a whole adventure that wasn't necessary, but man, did I massacre the chickens. So many chicken deaths that day. And then I still have my little farm set up. I have 3 of each plant that was, you know, here, and then I got a couple of new ones that I added over here. And then the auto harvester, you know, does that. So, and everything's wirelessly hooked up. And I think that was through Cyclic as well. I don't know if you can do that in this mod pack. But who cares? I got an amazing base. I got a small little farm, you know, quaint and nice, off of a river. I'm digging it. So, previously to getting on and actually getting this episode set up, I dug out a room that I hope doesn't interfere with anything I have going on. So if this is the right way, right? Yeah. So go all the way back here, and I set up this place to put the Wither. Now I figured, and there's diamond in the wall, but I have so much diamond I don't even care anymore. I'm hoping there should be about 20 layers between here and anything. So I'm hoping nothing really gets messed up. If he goes into my tunnels over there, whatever. He ends up my tunnels back there, whatever. As long as he doesn't go straight up, I should be alright. So let's see if we can do this. As you can see, my loadout here, I'm gonna put, I don't think I'm gonna need the rapier. So we'll put that up there, and I guess we'll put the shuriken up here for now. That's like last resort kind of stuff. Let's stick them like all the way in the back here. It's one. Oh snap! I think it's like this. I don't think that is it, right? Yeah. Why am I asking you? You can't really tell me anything anyway. Can do it. All right, so we're gonna let him do his thing and charge up his Wither Blast. And then we're going to throw some grenades at him, I think. That's just for fun, too. Well, this is surprisingly easier than I thought. It's not even the best gun in the game, and those grenades weren't even the best. Huh. Well, so much for that. You want to kill 3 more? I didn't even have to use a golden apple. Huh. More diamond. Needless. Pointless. Wow, that was that was extremely simple. Okay, so that's the finale. Congratulations, we beat the Wither. Or maybe I'll go kill the Ender Dragon again. No, that's all I wanted to do. Little run through, and I guess I could blow up my base. Nah, I'm just kidding. I actually kind of like this. I could always build another one, but this actually took a little bit of time. I'm actually pretty happy with this. That tree just grew. I planted the sapling. I harvested all those and I'm going to flatten the land. But I think I'm pretty much done. There's nothing else in this mod pack that I was interested in the least. Hot wings. Want some hot wings? Got a stack and a half of hot wings. 4 cakes. We got a bunch of flamethrowers and stuff from the Navy base, and I went and broke them all apart. I did keep a couple. I think I kept 3 of each gun. And certain ones I can't break apart. I don't know why. But yeah, well, if I can find more soul sand, maybe we'll go kill another Wither. I had to go to the Nether to get that soul sand because, well, see, I figured I'd have more with, like, as much as there is more. Okay, let's go kill a bunch more Withers. Let's kill as many as we can. And it looks like one more. Let's kill one more Wither. And we're gonna maybe do it entirely with grenades. That'd be good enough. We kill them with grenades, great. We don't. I got my gun. I actually went and made, I don't know, 20 more magazines for my AUG, thinking I was gonna be like an actual fight. Shift. There we go. And turns out it's like, I've killed regular mobs tougher than that. Speaking of which, if you guys, I am running a series on Skyblock. I'm gonna finale that out too. I'm currently looking for a new mod pack. I'm going to go and I'm going to I'm gonna do like gonna have the hunchback Wither. But I'm gonna go and gonna do a 2-part finale and kill as many bosses as I can in like an hour and a half in the twilight and just end it there. That was anticlimactic. Oh man, is that... Maybe I should go get some more Wither Skulls and go and like do one with just diamond armor and a diamond sword. I mean, made this OP armor and they barely even hit me. Oh man, that hit me. I officially did more damage to me than the Wither did. Those grenades don't go very far. I made these grenades to use up a bunch of gunpowder, and I thought I could stack them 64, 64 in a stack, and I ended up only stacking 16, and that's why I had so many of them. And I'm like, oh man, better use them up. My thing is, I wish I could at least throw it as far as. Oh, where am I going? Skip the elevator. I wish I could throw it as far as I could cast a fishing rod. If that could be, that would be a nice little modification to the grenades. I don't like being able. I mean, even in real life, I could throw it more than 6 blocks. I mean, let's take a little comparison here. All right, so I think that would be the optimal arc. Let's say about 12 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I'd say about 12 blocks. Oh, man. Whoa. You survived? Alright. Dead. Too fast for the grenades. Man, am I disappointed in this. Doesn't even hurt my building. That's great. Oh, he survived too. When I first made it, that's what I did. I kind of ran in circles, gathered up a whole bunch of mobs, and then just like threw them behind me. I probably won't even finish my railroad. I was rather surprised it didn't lag more during the Wither fight, but I guess the most animation it does is at the very beginning. Like I said, I'm a pretty big noob when it comes to this kind of stuff, but I have seen somebody fight the Wither before, once or twice, so I kind of knew what to expect. Except I expected it to have as much like health and endurance as the Ender Dragon. I didn't know so much about damage or how much damage it would do. Yeah, I expected it to be pretty on par with the Ender Dragon, to be honest. I didn't expect it to be so easy. Like when I was doing Scramblecraft, I did a couple episodes of Scramblecraft. I swear to you, there's mobs in there that were stronger than the Wither. Maybe this mod pack does something to it to make them weaker. Alright, well, I'm out of grenades. Alright, guys, this is the finale. Thanks for watching. Like oh no. Yeah. I thought I was gonna lag out. We're gonna take one quick, lap through the base. Appreciate my accomplishment one last time. and then we're gonna call it. That's it. Done. There's nothing else I can really venture in here, or most of the adventuring I wanted to do is out there, and I can't really do anything if I only got 2 biomes. So, well, I can't say that. I got most of the biomes in this mod pack, but I mean, like, there's not even a desert. So, yeah. I moved this over here. I accidentally burnt one of the bookshelves but I had 16, so it was fine. And I had to move my ender chest up here because I think it was messing with this. So, or my diamond chest. So I just put all my books. Most of them are crap. Put them in there. And I did the same thing over here. This is all my potion-y stuff. My bed. And I have my floating wall of accomplishments. Villager, the Blaze trophy. I have an empty shelf. I just stuck it there because I figured I'd throw the instruction books on there or something. Or some other, maybe some baubles, or I don't know. I'll throw something on there to decorate it up a bit. And then I'll put my dragon egg over here somewhere too. This whole corner is going to be like the cool display items, I guess. My turtle. I saved him from the fire. I was like, oh no, my turtle's still on the wall. I'm going to get him before he cooks. Tell you what, whoever invented turtles getting cooked in this game is like evil, man. Evil. And this is it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I hope it was both entertaining, educational, and hilarious. Don't know. Not you, so. To use the glider, you hold shift. So that's something I didn't know until I looked it up. But alright guys, that's it. I'm done. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great time. Later.